Welcome back to the shipyard. Yeah, I know. It's been a while. Anyway, wanted to take a few minutes, to talk about the Cardassian Union faction pack. Yes, we'll get to the Vulcans. But I'm going to start with faction pack that maybe is a little simpler, easier to digest, look at, go through here. I don't have it in front of me. I know. I made the mistake of pre-ordering Cardassians, Vulcans, Federation, and Klingon all together. It's going to be May before I get my packs. Anyway, the Cardassians, they have some nice stuff. They're still part of the Dominion. Sad, I know. Personally, I'd like to see them as their own thing, or at least their own sub-faction. But updated Keldon. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know that I'm a big fan of the Keldon from way back in the day. I played many a tournament with Keldon class ships, and I really like the way they work. 180, 5 attack dice, battle stations. It was a simpler meta, but boy, those were good days. So the first Keldon class, the first ship in this pack is the Preylock. It's a 5143, 24 points. That used to cost you 26. It's a minor discount, but it's there. Crew, double weapon, double tech. I'd like 2 crew on my Keldons, but at least it's got double tech. All friendly Dominion ships within range 1 roll +1 attack die. There we go. That's a nice beefier ship. Not really beefier, but heavy hitter to support the Jem'Hadar attack ship swarm. Put that in the middle. That's good. That's a really nice named ability there. I do have to point out, the maneuver dial's changed. We've got 2 white turns. That gives the Keldon class some really good maneuverability. Yeah. And that should affect older Keldons too. At least you have the options, but why would you ever want to use a worse maneuver dial? Alright, the Arias. This is the other named Keldon. Yes, that's right. You get two named Keldon class ships. Also 5143, also crew, double weapon, double tech, also 22 points. Or no, this one is down to 22. So bigger discount here, right? The Preylock's 24 because it's got a really nice ability. This one's 22. If there are only Dominion and or Romulan cards equipped to this ship, add the cloak and sensor echo actions to this ship's action bar. It's from that one episode when Anabentane had the Tal Shiar Alliance. It's an Obsidian Order ship. Very thematic. When a friendly ship within range 1 performs the cloak action, this ship may perform the cloak action as a free action. Thematic. I don't know that I want to give up almost half my durability. This is not a very defensive ship as it is. But, you know what? For mission play, for campaign play, for thematic play, I'm here for it. Competitive usefulness, I'm on the fence. I'll wait to see. Green dice have never been my friend. So, we'll kind of pass. All right, the named Galler was the Vitar. I think most of us saw that coming. 4144 action. All other friendly Dominion ships within range 1 to 2 may perform an action on their action bar as a free action. Well, that's a nice support ability. Basically, you give up your action to support everybody else. The bigger the point game, the better this is. So, those mega games, the Vitar is almost a necessity. Big thematic campaign games, sweeping things. Yeah, I have dreams of playing like a massive months-long war where you have fleets broken up and go to take over sectors and sector deployments and all of this. But the VTAR would be fantastic there. As we see Attack Wing now in competitive play, it's okay. It's solidly okay. There are certainly times you want that action, but I look at something like Captain Martok as a comparable effect, and yes, that was lower captain skill, but it wasn't restricted to Dominion. I think Martok gave you range 1 to 3. It wasn't just action bar. And again, it didn't take that action. And if I'm giving up my action, I want to get more out of it. Now, this does affect all, so that's more. You're getting multiple abilities out of it. So there's a trade-off there. But you got to really make it worthwhile for me to want to take a bonus action on each ship to give up my only action on my ship. Just something to think about. Galler dial has not changed, and that's okay. Dukat's Bird of Prey. Now, we've seen this ability for a while, but now we officially have it. A Klingon Bird of Prey. So, Bird of Prey class, not a Brel, but this is the Wings Up version. Same model as Chang's Bird of Prey. So we've got a 4133 17 point Klingon Dominion dual faction. If this ship is cloaked, place a battle station scan or evade token beside this ship, or increase the captain skill of the captain equipped to the ship by 3 this combat phase, and you do that at the start of the combat phase. So yeah, I'll take a bonus token. I have nothing against that. And really, you get to react. It's, do you want flexibility with your battle station? Do you want synergy or to really make your attack punch through with that scan? Or are you just pinned down and you want to live longer with your evade? You got a good choice there. Or do you just want to shoot earlier? No bad options. Really, no bad options. Decent maneuver dial. I'll take it. Generics are nice. Keldon at 20. Galler at 17. I'm less of a fan there. Generic Bird of Prey down to 13. That's nice. That's a nice way to do it. It was a good way to get the generic Bird of Prey worked in, because that was a little too expensive. Chang's Bird of Prey, sadly overpriced now, but not terribly overpriced. All right. Anabentane, the only Obsidian Order leader to retire by choice. You do not pay a faction penalty when equipping this card to a Romulan ship. Thematic, we've talked about that. Free action. Ooh, free action. That's new on a captain/admiral. We'll get to the admiral. Discard 1 Dominion crew upgrade equipped to this ship, and place 2 time tokens on this card. Perform an attack with this ship's primary weapon at -1 attack die. Okay. Shroud pairs very nicely with this. So Tane gets to do this every other round. I'm on board with that. Not too broken, but yeah. And you're limited by the number of crew plus free action. Who doesn't like a free action? Now let's go find Tane's admiral side. Same ability, free fleet action, even better, and a +2 admiral. I really like the admiral. I do, because now you're not limited to one ship. And if you start running out of Dominion crew on one ship, okay, now you got another ship of Dominion crew. And now you got another one. And there are a decent amount of cheap Dominion crew. You'll want more copies of Shroud, unfortunately. That's a little tough to get a hold of, but it does exist. Shroud is a card that a 1 point tech that lets you discard it instead of a Dominion crew. So pairs very nicely. All right, Gold Ducat must be equipped to a Dominion ship. Is a skill 8, 5 point captain, double talent. That was about all that was missing from Ducat was the double talent. When attacking during the modified attack dice step, spin an evade and a scan from beside this ship. Convert up to 3 battle station results into 2 hits each. So that does mean up to 3 goes to 6, 4 goes to 2, 2 battle stations goes to 4 hits, and 1 battle station goes to 2 hits. Yeah, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 3 to 6. It's a multiplier. It's late. I can't math. I'm also on vacation. So, that's how Ducat works. Ducat works very nicely. You have to get those tokens, but Gold Ducat on Ducat's Bird of Prey helps you get those tokens a little easier. Something to think about. I like it. All right. Gull Tauren. This is skill 6. 4 points. Action, choose a faction and target all friendly ships within range 1 to 2. The target ships roll +1 attack die and +1 defense die against ships of the chosen faction this game round. I like that you can change that faction each round. It is an action, but still, you're casting a net for bonuses for an action. You wouldn't want to pair this on the VTAR, but this is a nice ability to activate with the VTAR's free action. See? The combos, they work in the pack. It's up there. I like it. Alright, Evek. Combat phase. Target all friendly ships. Place all auxiliary power tokens beside all target ships besides this ship. Or beside this ship. And that's ships at range 1. Evek's a nice support captain. For 2 points, skill 4. Get rid of your Ox off of ships that matter. Put it on a ship that doesn't matter. A ship that's going to die. A ship that, is never going to take another action ever again because it's just accumulating Ox. Okay, sure. We can make that happen. All right, and we talked about Tane. Tane is the admiral there. All right. I feel like I'm missing Damar. I'll have to go find Damar. All right, the Obsidian Order Elite Talent has to go on a Dominion ship, which makes sense. Might have liked to have seen it on Romulan too, but we'll stick with Dominion. Each time an opposing ship within range, and that range is 1 to 3, spins a battle station, evade, or scan, place a token of the same type beside this ship. So, your trick is to make your opponent spend those tokens, actually get those tokens in the first place, because now there's enough abilities, cards, upgrades that take these effects without spending the tokens. And looking ahead at these things, Federation Boldly Go especially. But, yeah. I don't know that I'd pay 5 for it. It's nice that it's an each time effect and it just keeps going. That's one of the talents I would actually pay 5 points for. It's a nice range. But again, I don't know that it's worth it because of the metagame we're seeing shake out. All right, Interrogation. Here's a nice 2-point talent. Unique, planning phase, discard this card and target a crew upgrade equipped to an opposing ship at range 1. Place 3 time tokens on the target crew upgrade. So, yeah, I don't like it. I'm discarding and you only lose your crew for this round and 2 more. If I'm paying it as a discard, I want to force a discard. If I'm putting on time tokens, I should only have to put on time tokens, right? Like for like. That's my problem. So I don't. I understand the want to change things up and innovate, but I'm gonna have problems with me having to suffer more. Now I do like the timing, the start of the planning phase. That's nice timing, but it's still not enough to sway me there. Supreme Tribunal. Here's a 1-point talent in phase. Place 4 time tokens on this card and target an opposing ship. Place an Ox power token beside the target ship. I don't like 4 time tokens. I mean, for 1 point, fine, but 3 would have been okay. Really, 3 would have been okay. All right. Multiple dorsal arrays. 3 dice, range 1 to 3, 2 time tokens on the card. Once per game round, if you hit an attack squadron with this weapon, you may perform an additional attack against the same target, and that can only go on a Galler class ship. It's not bad, but why am I giving up attack dice for that? Just seems so limited. Enhanced Resonance Field Grid. When attacking with this ship's primary weapon during the deal damage step, discard this card, select one uncancelled crit, deal the selected hit to the defending ship's hull. It's okay, but I feel like I need about 5 of these to actually make it matter. Now I can do that. I can make that build. It's not nice. I mean, it all centers around Sakona and then getting enough cheap weapon slots. The problem is that hit still has to be uncancelled. And if an opponent is rolling just a ton of dice, you've got that problem. Now, Garrick has ways of making that get through, hopefully, but Garrick is not enough to guarantee that it gets through. So, it's tough. All right. Phase Disruptor Array. When attacking with this ship's primary weapon during the modified attack dice step, if the defending ship is within range 1 to 2, place 3 time tokens on this card and spend the ship's target lock token. Reroll any number of attack dice up to 2 times. So basically, I'm paying 2 points to get a conditional double reroll. There's cards that do it better. Plus, I can only stick this on a Galler or Keldon class. I don't mind the points. I really don't. I don't mind the limits. I don't see the use, and it's not really a weapon in and of itself. So it's okay in pack. It's okay as a mission card. It's just not what I'm really going to do. All right, here's a tech. Replace the shield value on this ship with its printed shield value plus 2. Okay, so 2 more shields for 4 points. Personally, I'd rather see that cost 3 points, but... And the problem is, it can only go on a Galler. Gallers are not what I'm really wanting to defend. They don't bring a ton to the table. There aren't spectacular Galler class ships out there, but I like that it does Give some benefits to older Galler-class ships. The ever-present Sensor Ghost. When defending, discard this card. The attacking ship rolls -1 attack die. If this ship is not destroyed by the attack, it may perform a Sensor Echo action as a free action using the 1 maneuver, the 1 straight. Even if it does not have the Sensor Echo action on its action bar and or is not cloaked. Okay. I would have liked to have seen this as a... you're brace for impact here. As a more expensive, non-discard permanent effect. Not permanent, but continuous effect. Like, what would have been wrong with a 5-point card that just... maybe a 5-point card that said the attacking ship rolls -1 attack die. If this ship is not destroyed by the attack, it may perform a Sensor Echo action, etc. And maybe it would need to involve some time tokens. But as a discard, it shouldn't even be 2, it should be a 1-point. 1-point discard. Now, I understand it's not even unique. You can run multiples of these, but you still have to buy multiples of these. So, all right. Here's a unique tech. I actually kind of like this. The Legion Crew module. Add 2 crew slots to this ship's upgrade bar. But it costs 2 points. It can only go on a Dominion ship. I like the limit, but still, 2 points? How about 1 point? Iridium Alloy. When attacking, during the modify attack die step, disable this card. Convert 2 hits into 1 crit on a Galler or Keldon class only. So you do this when you know that you're getting through the shields already, and you want to inflict damage because a crit is better than just dealing some damage. And you hope the ability hurts them more than damage count would. I guess. It's 1 point. You have to think about the utility of it. It might as well be a discard because the disable... Really, are you going to spend an action to re-enable it? Because I'm probably not. Alright. A controversial card. Tauruseol. I'm going to read it. I'm going to give it a shot. When defending, during the compare results step, target the attacking ship and remove this card from the game. Cancel the attack. Okay. So 5-point attack cancellation at range 1 only. That's 1 time and 1 time only. This ship may make an attack against the attacking ship with its primary weapon with -1 attack die, if possible. Whew. I mean, that's not nice. Now, you do have to be an arc. This is only at range 1. So there are a lot of ways around Zeal. There are a lot of ways to extend Zeal with Uhura and such, and you can get her up to range 2 and so on. Or Uhura gets Zeal up to range 2, and I get that. And since Zeal is Bajoran, she can go on Federation ships, and that makes her problematic too. I understand making her Bajoran for thematic purposes. I'm not gonna go there, but sometimes the game has to win out over thematicism. I do think Dominion needed attack cancellation, and Dominion having access to this is not bad at all. But everybody else, it's rough. I think Zeal would be fine if she was limited to Dominion or Bajoran ships only. Because then there's nothing hyper scary aside from like Deep Space Nine with her being on it. And Deep Space Nine is so tough to maneuver that it's probably going to die before Zeal can ever come into effect. So, I don't know. I understand the problem that exists. I don't want to understate that Zeal is a problem, but I also don't think that she has completely broken the game either. Right. Koranos. A 3-point crew action. Disable this card. Place an Ox power token beside the ship. Target a minefield token. Remove that minefield from the play area. Range 2 to 3. You can get rid of minefields. Nobody's talking about this. I mean, yeah, it kind of stinks that it's unique to Dominion, but just action, disable. Cost you an Ox, who really cares? Bye-bye Cloaked Mines. And I understand, effective Cloaked Mines have multiples, but Koranos isn't going away. And in combination with detonation codes, if you really have problems with mines, Koranos is now an answer. So, you do have ways. I like Koranos. Golbroka. Dominion ship only. Combat phase. Discard this card. Target this ship and target all friendly Dominion ships. All target ships roll +1 attack dice this game round. Why is this wording not standard? Why are these net effects not including themselves? That's what bugs me. I'm glad Brokra cares about himself. It's a nice ability. Sad it's only one turn, but that's one turn where it can really make a difference. So, Brokra, positive card in my book. There. That was the Damar I was looking for. All right. Another 2-point crew. Increase the captain's skill of a captain equipped to the ship by 2. When a friendly ship attacks with a weapon upgrade, target that ship and place 2 time tokens on the weapon upgrade being used. The target ship may re-roll up to 3 attack dice this attack. So, and that's at range 1 to 2. I like the re-roll. I like that it's conditional. It's a way of improving secondary weapons. And it's a pretty cheap way of doing it. Damar stays in place. It's the weapon that gets time tokens. And so what if you put more time tokens on a time token weapon? It just takes longer to be better. All right, and the last card is Canar. This upgrade can be equipped to a ship without requiring an upgrade slot. It can only go on a Dominion ship. Planning phase. Place 2 time tokens on the captain equipped to this ship. Plan this ship's maneuver with the dial face up. This game round, this ship does not perform its maneuver action step before... this ship does its perform action step before its reveal dial step this game round. So basically, you do your action and then you move. Can be handy if you plan on bumping. Actually, you know what? It does have a benefit. I guess if you never, ever, ever want your captain to use its captain ability, maybe not your talents, I forget how that works, then you can Canar all day long. Get drunk at Quarks. I'm not advocating that, but it's a fictional universe, and we knew more than one Cardassian who liked to go to Quarks and enjoy a fine bottle of Canar. And they were not the most effective leaders. So, take that for what it's worth. Canar is at least an intriguing card. And has some advantages. All right. Overall, solid pack. Really a solid pack. There's not a lot not to like here. And that says something. There's really overall pretty good cards. And I'm impressed. Yes, there's some rules that need to be ironed out. There's certainly clarifications that need to exist. But aside from that, there are cards here that are enjoyable, that are thematic, certainly thematic, and there are cards that show a level of care and dedication to the Star Trek lore, and I appreciate that. Um, I won't say they're perfect, but I know that no design process is perfect. It's a challenge. So, to everyone involved, thank you for getting this out. As a fan of Cardassians, as someone who has tried to explore more of the Cardassian mythos through some role play games, I I appreciate seeing the Cardassians brought to light in this way, and I enjoy what's here, and I look forward to playing it. So, thank you all for watching, and until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care.